What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, everybody's doing okay, being safe out there, watching your six. It's been a little bit since I hadn't gone live because, in fact, we've been super busy. I have an awesome guest I'm having on the show today. He's a dear friend of mine. He's been a tow operator for many years. He's from Connecticut, and he's been a wheel lift operator, and he's killing it every single time. It doesn't stop. So I just want to introduce LJ. Hop onto the show. Here we go. Oh my God, you're so small. Let me fix you real quick. There we go, man. What's going on? How's it going, man?
Good. How you doing, Lynn?
I'm doing good, man. Just got done, being busy, just trying to find ways to, spread the word of the towing industry, find ways to connect things. I've been going out there just trying to find different ways to bring a little bit of funds up to get back to the towing industry to help bring knowledge and, education to the public of what we deal with on a daily basis, So that's
Right.
the thing we're working on. What you been up to? How's things going for you? How's your week been?
Oh man, it's been crazy. Up here in Connecticut, they released the no mask as the 19th, and
Yeah.
well, if you're vaccinated, etc., etc., and I think that the world just went into hyper gear.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody's out for the first time of being locked down. Well, not everybody. You guys down in Texas, right? You had a little bit of freedom, but people are going nuts. They're ready to get back to normal life, going full speed, which makes it twice as more dangerous for us right now because they really are the last concern,
I most definitely know. It is. I find it crazy, man. If you think about it, over the years that we gone out there and trying to find different ways to get people to realize, man. After the COVID's recently started, cracking down where you don't have to do things, you can be able to go out and have fun, do as you please. It seems like people are driving more reckless, and it's not just the slow down, move over. It's just in general what the public is doing on the highways, and some of the things you told me about.
They lost all respect for the law because they've been able to run wild for a year and a half, and the quality of the drivers and the way people are driving is dangerous to everybody. I'm constantly looking over my shoulder, and they've gotten, I hate to say this about people, but they've gotten dumber as the coronavirus has. Common sense ain't so common no more. Is what I should
It
try
really
to
isn't.
say. What's common to us is slow down. You see something, whether it's a cop, whether it's anything, I always try to slow it down or move the fuck over. But now people, that's their last thing on their mind.
I know. Damn, man. I just don't get it how people can be so reckless. I mean, it's the way I was brought up. The family's always told me is that when you get in the vehicle, it's like you putting a bullet in the chamber of a gun. If you sit there and drive reckless, you can not only hurt yourself, but you can also hurt other people that's on the highway. And that's what's really concerning to me. What do you think about that? Uh-oh, he's starting to freeze up. But, I try to figure out...
1 minute here. Just hold on 1 minute, man. I got to jump out. I'm with the police real quick. Give me
Okay, be safe.
4 minutes.
You're fine. No problem.
All right.
So, I was also asked to bring a subject up that I found interesting, and generally, he's from he's from the Ireland, Scotland, all those areas. That's what he's pushing to slow down, move over. But in Ireland specifically, he's been pushing it heavily, and I just want to give a big shout out to him. But here, let me look at this comments. Bear with me, everyone, just a moment. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Okay. So another thing that was brought up to me that it was asked for me to bring up is the silent killer of electric vehicles. Let's face it, you can't hear the vehicle when you're in it. You don't hear nothing at all. It's silent. When you're on the highway passing, different vehicles, you can't hear it. They install these little tiny speakers to kind of generate some sound to let people know a vehicle's coming, but I don't think it's honestly enough. Um, but I totally agree with what he's talking about. Is the silent killer of electric vehicles? You just don't hear them. There's not enough warning they're coming to you. You know, usually in the daytime, you're concentrating. You can kind of hear other vehicles around you looking in your mirrors, or you might be parked on the side. You know, in a restaurant area, getting out of your vehicle to go inside, and you don't even hear an electric vehicle coming your way, and you can get hit. It's a very touchy situation that's going on with the electric vehicles right now. I mean, look at right now. Ford's releasing an electric F-150 as we speak. They're releasing an F-150 full electric vehicle. So now, not only is electric vehicles quiet and everything, they're only getting bigger. Tesla was talking about the semis coming out. So, those are some topics I think that needs to be discussed more and, do more research. This is new to all of us that's working the highways. So, be cautious out there regardless. People, when you get out of your vehicles, getting around the surroundings on the side of the highway or, on the side of the street or anywhere, you got to be cautious and look around. I think that's something people's going to start practicing a little bit more to make sure that they get home to their families and get things taken care of. Hold on just 1 second. I got one video I wanted everybody to kind of watch and see, and I just wanted to kind of share it with y'all. So you know that a lot of us dealing with tragic situations of loss of operators getting hurt and injured. Today I want to speak about safety that operators can take to, lower the risk of injuries. So not only that tow operators can get hit and killed on the highway, tow operators they get injured by different types of errors that they've done on loading vehicle processes, trusting the other vehicles components too much, things in that nature seems to pop up more so than ever these days, where people are not just paying attention. I think it's something that needs to be worked on. It's something that needs to be taken care of. Is to go out there and put the word out. Different types of methods that you can go by as a standard protocol to make sure that you're not getting injured on the job. Let's face it, a lot of us don't even have medical benefits on, the towing industry. We don't. There's some of those of you that are fortunate to have that, and I'm very happy that y'all do have that option. But there's so many of us that does not have the opportunity to, take care of our medical bills and stuff when we do get injured on the job. I think that's something that needs to be done care of. Another thing I want to bring up is people being safe on the highway. You know. Oh, we got my buddy back. Oh, what's going on here? Is some type of live PD for tow operators? Uh oh. Let's see. I need to pull something up. I gotta share. We just kind of did it at the last minute, so but I just want to get some shares out to others. Get people on the line. I got some people asking me questions here, so I'm just getting ready to line those up. Hmm, bear with me just a moment. All right, we're gonna be right back just a moment. Just bear with us. Alright, so the new technology that we recently started is the Total Life 365 social media. I wanted to bring that up as well. A lot of people are asking questions. What is the Total Life 365 social media? What is it? What do we do with it? Some people having issues as well. Keep in mind, the new social media platform, the Total Life 365, is still in beta stages. So everything's working, functioning fine. There's some issues that do pop up. Just keep that in mind. The social media platform is for everybody to get onto to communicate with one another, find ways for people to educate, help one another, share knowledge. Promote great tools that could help the towing industry. Our lawmakers get involved if they want to come on our site to help us and see what we're going through. It's just knowledge for the public and the community of the towing industry to share our knowledge and, grow strong as a towing community. I think that's more important nowadays than ever. Looks like we got LJ back as well. LJ, you there? Oh, yeah, he got some connection.
So just bear with me.
You
I gotta
what?
throw some dollies real quick. I'll be
All
back
right, be
in about
careful.
5.
All right, be
All
careful.
right.
Watch your six, bro. Like this guy is always accurate. But another thing I wanted to discuss as well is lack of sleep. Okay, tow operators, we know this is an issue, and this is something that bothers me personally. Is why should we have to work 12 to 16 hours a day to support our family and do what we love? Um, when is enough's enough where you have to go behind the wheel with maybe 3, 4 hours of sleep? Taking a chance of hurting yourself or others. I think that's an issue that needs to be brought up. I think that those of you that's out here, putting the word out there, not practicing what you preach is the issue. Bear with me, I'm having to do some power management cable. But those of you that's out there, you know, speaking about safety and talk about things and you practice what they preach, you got to be careful out there. You got to make sure you get sleep, eat your food, have extra food with you when you're on the job. Um, don't just rely on energy drinks so much. I want everybody to work on being healthy. Let's face it, a lot of us we're driving, just operating machinery most of the time. We don't actually get to go out and exercise as much as we want to. So try to be healthy about it. It's hard. A lot of us stuck eating fast food all the time because we don't got time to go out and actually get a home meal. Sometimes we're just got some weirdest schedules that anybody could ever ask for. So I think that's something else that's very important. What's going on, guys? You lost another account? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not able to see. For those of you that's commenting in here, please make sure to leave who you're with and your name for right now. We have some issues with our platforms. Please let us know. But hey, what's going on? Thank you for hopping on our live. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Like I said, if any of y'all have questions, let me know. I'm bringing my brother back on here. LJ, you there? Oh, look at him. I mean, should we do a snapshot? Let's look at this guy. Technology at its best. Hope he can get connection. If I'm not mistaken, this is considered what we call Jake lag. Oh lordy. Maybe so. Let's just. Here we go. I wonder what it takes for Jake lag to disappear on this live episode today on Total Live 365. Look at this. If you looked at his beard around here, he almost looks like some crazy mix of a ZZ Top or something. Oh lordy. Trying to get my brother back on here. Sometimes he's just not the best connections. Let me send him a message. Lagging heavy. We never get 100% of perfect live. We never do. We sometimes just would jack up. But I just want to go out there. I just want to find ways. I want to communicate with our brothers and sisters of the tone industry. I want to go out there and just find ways to bring awareness. I want to try to do more for others and help us do more for our industry, make a difference, make an impact. I mean, if you go out there and you speak to at least a few people a day, what we go through and support another tour operator and be all eyes and ears, it helps us a lot. Uh-oh. Did we get him back? Did we? Did we? Let's see. Okay, now we got visual but audio. Look at him. Look at LJ. Hey, we're making leeway right here. We went from Jake lag to visual, then we might get audio. I think I can. Do we do sign language? I don't know sign language. I don't know how this works, but yeah, I mean, you can do touche. You go to your settings area. Remember? Oh, goodness. I don't do script lives. I just want everything to be genuine. We do a live. A lot of people that set up and try to make it to, you know, glorified, I guess you can say, where we had to go by a script. Sometimes we probably should. But, sometimes we just don't. Uh-oh. Oh, so we got his video. What's up with your audio, man? I wish I
Because
had
I'm
remote
fucking working.
access. Uh-oh. You working? I thought you were playing Stairwell holding 1.5 off of Grand Theft Auto.
Listen, I'm helping this lovely lady.
Brought to you by T-Mobile. I'm just playing. Excuse me, we're not affiliated with T-Mobile or anything, but just saying. Yeah, that's what happens when you're out there in the country. He's all the way in Connecticut. He's in an area with not the greatest reception, I can tell. But he's trying to get out of that spot. Just give him a couple of seconds to get out of it. So what's everybody up to? How's everybody been? What's been going on in the towing industry for y'all? What y'all got going on? I see we got three of our guests on here. If you can type in the comment section and introduce yourself, ask any questions if you like. I think we're going to get there. You know what? It's that LJ lag now. Darn it. Now he's out. But, that's the main thing I want to do is just find ways to help each other. Go out there and make a difference. People be more genuine, more giving back. What we do, we don't want to profit off. We just want to help one another. We do what we say we're going to do. Our word is our bond. We live by it. It's the way of life for those of us that try to do everything we can to help our towing industry. I work along with a few nonprofits that are doing wonderful things. Wonderful things. We got nonprofits going out of the way to, help our brothers in need. I want to give all those nonprofits a big shout out. Thank you very much. It makes a big difference to us. I want to give a big shout out to, those of you that are always constantly, giving back to the tone industry, getting creative, finding ways to make a difference. Thank you, every single one of you out there. I also want to bring up a few things for the Total Life 365. For those of you, we always will work with you. We're always open-minded to find ways to help y'all. But, unfortunately, Total Life 365 and TTO USA has discontinued support for Gofundmes. We do not allow them anymore. Thank you, Facebook, for creating admin assist. Even though it's driving me crazy, we have some issues with it, but we're fixing it. But once we get everything balanced out with admin assist, we're blocking links like that. We can't have it no more. Unfortunately, we've gotten to the point where it's sad that in our industry we have some of those are trying to spoil it for those of us that actually trying to make a difference and end up doing more harm than good. Um, People out there, if y'all want to help the towing industry, make sure to go out there and help. The Wall of the Fallen. They help a lot of tow operators throughout the U.S. and Canada, and they've helped some operators from overseas or other countries as well. I always want to give them a big thank you. SDMO Magoo Foundation, big shout out to them for what they do, helping our brothers and sisters of the towing industry. I think can't thank that foundation enough as well. These two foundations are heavily supported by Total Life 365 and TTO USA. If you haven't heard about them, look them up, check them out. They always there for those of you that actually truly need some help if something was to happen. It does not hurt to reach out. Yes, we can't always approve every single request, but please reach out to us if a brother or sister of the towing industry is in serious dire need. Um, y'all can always reach out to us. We're always here to help. Here in the future, next few months, we're going through some different videos and stuff we're putting out for Slow Down, Move Over. Also, I want to bring up this to every one of you that a lot of us are going to be out in Chattanooga, Tennessee here this October for the Wall of the Fallen and the Tow Show. Um, for those of you who can make it, make sure you make it out there. Show support. They need it. They need everybody showing up and being there this year. So, for everything they do for us, we got to give them support and go way out of our way and be there for them this year. Other than that, just those of you just be safe, watch your six, take care of one another, support one another, and be safe out there. Watch your six.
So they interviewed you, the customer, to find out what features and improvements would make your jobs easier. The end result is the new Intruder 2. The Intruder 2 features a new redesigned tailboard that improves visibility between the boom and the subframe for easier hookups while the operator performs all of the wheel lift functions from the safety and comfort of the inside of the cab of his truck. There's even a choice of several different styles of handheld controllers to match what the operator may already be comfortable using. The hose tracking system on the Intruder 2 has been completely revamped to provide longer hose life and easier maintenance. The new low-profile crossbar and jaws have also gone through a complete makeover for easier operation during hookups, and all the pins and fasteners have been recessed for a smooth, clean surface on top of the crossbar that doesn't snag or hook on the car's underside, such as air dams or spoilers. The low-profile design and superior visibility allow the operator to easily back up to this van and hook up from the back side of the tires. Then he can pull the vehicle out enough so he can move around to the front, hook up, and go.